Hello, and well, y'all, whoever's gonna watch this probably already knows that I made a AFC division picks videos where I pick where each team's gonna finish in their division based on just my opinion on how the team's gonna do that year. And then with that, might as well just go on and pick where I think they're gonna be seated in the playoffs, and then their seedings and not just seeding, who's gonna make it all the way to the Super Bowl. Just why not? Well, first, I think Chiefs are going to get the one seed again because they're still going to be a great team. And the Patriots, they're going to be a good team. Plus, they have the easiest schedule, so they're going to be seed number two, clearly. Okay? But they're both going to be battling for the first seed. Patriots actually are going to have a shot at the one seed with how easy their schedule is. But, okay. I hope but I do believe the Chiefs are gonna get the one seed 2 years in a row. I just think here's the Texans. I think Texans are going to get the 3 seed, the Ravens the 4 seed, the Chargers the 5th, and the Colts the 6th. I'm not going to change up the seeding from last year. I think the seeding is going to be roughly the same. There may be a few differences, but I think the seeding is going to be roughly the same. So with that, you have the wild card games, and with that you have the Texans at the seed 3 versus the Colts at the 6 seed, and the Ravens versus the Chargers, the 4 and 5 seeds. And this time around, the Texans are going to do much better against the Colts in the playoffs. And the Texans can beat the Colts, and I do believe they will beat the Colts in the playoffs. Last year was Deshaun Watson's first playoff game. After his mistakes, after getting that embarrassing loss out of the way, the Texans are going to come back and they're going to beat the Colts the second time. And then the Ravens versus Chargers. This one was a little bit more difficult because I do believe they're both going to be pretty good teams. I'm going to go with the Ravens winning this time. I think the Ravens are going to. No. Yeah, the Ravens are going to beat the Chargers this time. So the 4 seed and the 3 seed move on. The 5 seed and the 6 seed do not. And so the Ravens go up against the Chiefs and the Texans against the Patriots. And the Patriots are going to win because they always want to beat the Texans in the playoffs. And I don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to break that trend anytime soon. And the Chiefs are going to win. It's going to be Chiefs versus Patriots. And what was this, 4 or 5 times in a row that. No, I think at this point, because it's pretty difficult for the Patriots, like stats wise, to go 4 times in a row into the Super Bowl. But they can do it. Is possible. One team's done that before, but I'm not going with that. I'm probably going to go with the Chiefs winning. Chiefs going to win the AFC Championship game. And then you have the NFC. With the NFC, I'll have the Rams having the 1 seed. And I'm just going to go through all of it because this was a very short video. The Rams are going to have the 1 seed. The Bears, yeah. The Bears are going to have the 2 seed. The Falcons the 3 seed. And then the Redskins the 4 seed. And with that, the Seahawks are going to have the 5 seed. and the Saints the 6th seed. No. Because, yeah, I know I picked the Falcons to actually win the division. I don't want to count the Saints out completely yet out of the playoffs. So, the Rams with the 1, Bears with the 2, Falcons 3, Redskins 4, Seahawks 5, Saints 6. So, the Saints versus Falcons, and then the Seahawks versus Redskins. Seahawks, I think, are going to beat the Redskins, and the Saints, I think, are going to beat the Falcons in this one. And so the Saints, being the 6th seed, they're going to go up against the Rams. And then the Seahawks are going to go up against the Bears. I think the Bears are going to be the better team, so they win, and I think the Rams are going to be a better team, so they're going to win. So it's going to be once again, just like the AFC, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed. Rams versus Bears this time instead of Rams versus Saints. And I do think the Rams are going to win the second time around. And so with that, you have the Rams versus the Chiefs. And I don't know if... I'm still not sure about the Rams quarterback in that big of a game. It may have taken a blow to him, it may not have. But Patrick Mahomes has shown that he is a good quarterback even in the playoffs. So, I don't know. When it comes to the Chiefs versus the Rams, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think at the end of the year, I'm picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl instead of my Texans. I hope I'm wrong. Basically, that's my playoff predictions. That's the seeding I think they're going to go in, and based on the seeding, I did the seedings based on divisions and which teams I think are going to be better, and then so I just had the teams play against each other, based teams which team's going to win. Playoffs, really, once you get to the playoffs, anything can happen. Because one game is all it takes to cost a team.